Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. Customer states, something's wrong with my power steering and my steering wheel feels wobbly. And sometimes the floor mats is for protecting the mechanic and not the customer's car. And this customer drove over 4.5 hours on a bad tire and had it blow out on them about 12 miles from the shop. And this customer had missed to put their rear parking brake in service mode when replacing the rear brakes. The owner of this car came in saying that he thinks something ain't right with his back wheel. It's probably fine. And this customer had installed new LED fender lights by themselves, but had zip tied the wiring to the suspension. Customer states, went on a road trip up north, started hearing clunking noises from the back. And this almost brand new Jeep Wagoneer came in because the material on the steering wheel was already falling apart. And this customer came in to get a new wheel installed and the mechanic noticed this. It also had just 3 lug nuts when it rolled in and they were all finger tight. And this customer came in for a new alternator, but the mechanic also found the coolant to be completely black and oily. This customer complained about poor braking power and clunking sounds. This car came in because the customer suspected that his all-terrain tires were causing vibration. The mechanic found the wheel bearings to be completely destroyed. And this customer came in with an oil leak after another shop had replaced the head gaskets. Apparently, they had damaged the engine block in the process and tried fixing it with an epoxy. Customer states, every time I brake, it sounds like someone screaming.
Where's Sophie?
This car had just gotten its alternator replaced, but the battery was still not being charged. Apparently, the car has a manual belt tensioner and the owner had never tightened it after replacement. Sometimes, all you need is a little bit of tension to make things right. Customer states, was driving down the road when the rear end just locked up. And when the oil looks like this, it's probably time to change it. And this customer had problems with their brake pedal feeling a bit spongy after they had just installed new calipers. The mechanic found a crack in the caliper to be the issue. The owner of this car came in because of clunking sounds coming from his wheels. And this BMW 530D has an issue with the soft close motor not working properly. And this truck came in for a simple oil change, but the owner got upset when the mechanic suggested that they should probably change their tires too. And this customer came in with their Mercedes because it sounds like an outboard motor. This car came in because the owner complained about clunking noises from the wheels. The owner of this car came in saying he hit a small rock and wanted to make sure it was all fine. I wonder what a big rock would have done. And this car came in for an oil change, but the mechanic found that it missed the oil cap and was 3.5 quarts low on engine oil. And this customer wanted some new LT all-terrain tires installed on their Chevy Tahoe, but only on one side of the car. When the mechanic asked about it, the customer apparently just replied, "Don't care, just do it." This customer came into the shop stating a transmission leak, and this is what the technician found. And this customer had installed some new extra lights by themselves. This customer had installed keyless entry by themselves in a pretty creative but maybe not so discreet way. And this customer complained about rear clunking noises. And this customer came in complaining about their truck not moving when in gear.
There's no way.
Customer states, "It's a bit noisy when I hit the brakes."
Looks good.
And this customer somehow managed to drive into the shop like this, stating wheel bearing noise and wobble going over bumps. The mechanic said that he had just lifted the car up when the wheel fell off on its own. And this mechanic was just trying to check the oil. Customer states, "My wheel is making a funny noise after I ran something over."
This is a trash can lid.
This truck came in for some new oil, but the mechanic was surprised at how rusted the oil pan was for only having 18,000 miles on it. And when your engine starts sounding like this, it's probably not long before it meets its maker. Customer states, "Car makes farting sound when shifting into park." This customer used some hot glue to stop their hubcaps from rattling. This customer states wobbling and clunking sound heard during acceleration. And this differential has definitely seen some better days. This 1995 Ford F-250 came in because it had a pretty nasty brake fluid leak. And this customer was complaining that their engine was making a funny noise. They told the technician that he does all the oil changes himself and only uses oil additives. And this is what the technician saw when he removed the oil pan. This car came in because the previous owner had stated that she was just fine underneath before the current owner bought it. Apparently, they had tried fixing a rusted trailing arm and frame by welding on a bunch of bolts. And this car came in because of the check engine light constantly being on. This customer had apparently gotten a flat tire, but had kept on driving because they were late for a meeting. And this car came in right on time, and it definitely looks like silver grade anise coming out. Customer states, oil is leaking from underneath the vehicle. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time.